day, everyone. Welcome. I'm excited to have you join us today for our group's presentation on automotive industry, specifically on the trucking industry's net zero transition. Before we dive into the content, let's take a moment to introduce ourselves. Starting with myself, my name is Maureen. Wennie and I bring finance and accounting expertise and perspectives to the table. Next, our IT and data analysts, Maico, Nadine, and Tiffany. They're exceptional in analyzing and uncovering valuable insights on our data. And then next, our tracking sales specialist and industry liaison, Divine. We rely on her extensive network and current role in the trucking field to ensure our research stays relevant and accurate. Now, let's kick off with the question: how can original equipment manufacturers adapt to net zero strategy? We want to have answers on this question as we go through the process of our research and analysis by investigating historical manufacturing activities and sales trends while also looking at different transition opportunities to electric vehicle. To give a bit more of a background on the industry, I'll hand it over to my team member, Nadine.
The trucking industry in Canada covers businesses involved in transporting goods by truck. This includes companies that manage private truck fleets for transporting their own products, as well as contracted carriers transporting goods for other companies or other entities. In 2022, this industry generated nearly 39.55 billion Canadian dollars from around 63.7 million shipments. The Federal Highway Administration, or FHWA, has classified vehicles into classes. For this particular research, we are focusing on classes 4 to 8, so we are talking about trucks with a minimum freight weight of 14,001 pounds.
We would like to share with you the potential challenges that we may encounter for our project. It can be quite costly to start implementing net zero strategy due to the high initial investment needed for technology upgrades and process optimization. Some OEMs may struggle with sustainability expertise and may have to seek help from external consultants and partners. The transition to net zero may be slowed down by the limited availability of sustainable technologies and materials. The OEM's availability to effectively implement net zero strategies could be hindered by supply chain issues like shortage of sustainable materials or geopolitical conflict. So far, these are the things that we may take a look as our problem regarding for this project.
For opportunities, on top of overall environmental benefit, we see three opportunities for the industry as they move to their net zero transition. Firstly, access to government incentives. Governments and regulatory bodies are implementing policies to incentivize or mandate the adoption of zero-emission vehicles. Next, new revenue stream. Companies that successfully transition to net zero can differentiate themselves in the market, attract environmentally conscious customers, and gain a competitive edge over their peers. Trucking companies can offer additional services such as charging infrastructure deployment, fleet management solutions, or renewable energy generation. Lastly, partnerships and collaboration. Collaborating with technology providers, energy companies, and government agencies can help overcome challenges and accelerate the transition to net zero.
We now come to the research plan in this slide. For data collection and analysis, we will use both quantitative and qualitative methods. For quantitative, we will analyze data from ACT Research, which is a leading publisher of market data, industry analysis, and forecasting for the commercial and transportation markets. We will use a paid subscription plan to download data not otherwise available to the public for free. We will also analyze data from DBG Canada, which is a custom metal manufacturer based out of Mississauga. It manufactures electric trucks and truck components, which are then supplied to OEMs. To support our quantitative analysis, we will use qualitative research to look at the top 3 OEMs' transition to electric trucks and general news and trends in the trucking industry relative to Canada's transition to net zero. After analyzing manufacturing and sales trends and uncovering opportunities and challenges from the perspective of OEMs, we then generate insights and recommendations for OEMs to guide their transition strategy.
In conclusion, the road to a net zero strategy in trucking is complex but achievable. OEMs can adapt by investigating past activities, sales trends, and exploring electric vehicle opportunities. Despite challenges like high initial investment and technological limitations, there are significant opportunities. Government incentives, new revenue streams, and partnerships are just a few. Our research plan will provide a comprehensive understanding of the market and industry trends, guiding OEMs on how to adapt effectively to the net zero strategy. As we move forward, we must remain adaptable and responsive to the evolving landscape of the trucking industry and the broader push towards sustainability. By embracing the net zero strategy, OEMs can lead the way in creating a sustainable future for the trucking industry. This benefits not only the environment but also opens up new avenues for growth and innovation.